Good morning, folks. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. I'll try to make this short. I know I talk too much, but I have a lot of information. I'm like a library that nobody goes to. There's information in there that sometimes needs to leak out, or I'd like to share it anyways. This video is to help you activators, whether you're old or brand new, but really for your brand new ones that are getting out there playing for your first, second, or third time, and the elements of weather are changing. So, if you watched the last video where I was out at Singletary Lake, I made a statement in that video. I'm not sitting at the picnic table because I've been here before. Well, let me share why. Whenever we go out to parks, we always try to find the most convenient yet adequate place for us to perform our task of making contacts. Well, when you get there at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and the sun has not reached its peak, if the sun is out. But as you spend your time, you started getting a little warmer on the back, and next thing you notice is that it's harder to see the face on the radio or the face on your cell phone or the face on your laptop because the sun keeps changing. That heat has an effect on your equipment too. Not just you and your body, but on your equipment too. So this is just to help you think ahead. I'll see if I can do it. There's a box right there. I think I got it. Take you a box just a little bit larger in size of your radio. Now some of you have go boxes and stuff like that, so maybe you can improvise. But you really need to consider looking at protecting your equipment from the sun rays and the heat, excessive heat. But if you take you a cardboard box that you can collapse down laying flat in your automobile, and when you get to where you're going, if you got a feeling that the sun's going to be an issue, or during your activation you see that the sun's creating an issue, take that cardboard box, which your radio will actually fit into. It's not taped, it's just a hole, and you slide your radio on the inside of it so that the sun is beating on the box, not on your equipment. It could help also in the effect of what you're looking at visually. So think about that, okay? Means of protecting your equipment. If you go out and you don't have a umbrella type that clamps onto the table, I find them very cumbersome and they don't hold up very well, especially if you get the ones that are Dollar General type cheapos. If you spend the good money, but now you got more equipment to move. So there's some different things. If you can, take you a 4x8 tarp. If you park next to a fence and you set your table under the or near your vehicle, you can sometimes use your vehicle to tie off one end of the tarp and taper it either to a tree. Think ahead how you can protect yourself from the sun rays. That's where I'm going with this, from the sun rays, because it really affects your radio. It will heat it up real quick and things will start going wacko and you can't figure out why. The other element is called rain, liquid sun. And you need to be cognizant of the elements of lightning. Have a weather app on your phone that shows lightning, how close it is. I know all of you have that. I know every single one of you that are activators already have something out in your phone so that you know, besides listening to the ear called static crashes on your radio, how close. Because you know, with lightning you don't necessarily get a second chance. And the warning you get is that you've been hit, not that it's coming. So if you haven't done it, look around. I don't remember the name of my lightning app that I have, but it's on the phone. When I go out to a park and there may be a good potential for a storm like that, that app is up. I'll look at the weather map, that app, to see what is projected as far as potential rain, etc. Those are just some things to help you out. Get a pop-up tent if you want to. Get you another portable table and sit underneath of it and use it for shade. If you want to sit on the ground, if I get on the ground, I'm going to have to get a tow truck to get me up. And it's not because I'm heavy. I just can't function as I get older, so it's a little difficult. Think outside your box about your equipment that you're using. Okay? That's it. That's all I wanted to share in this video. A cardboard box is a simple piece of paraphernalia. A 4x8 tarp that folds over, doesn't take a lot of room, can be utilized to protect from the sun. And if you want a suntan, stay out there and get cooked. Otherwise, put some sunscreen on to protect your faces, protect your neck area. If you're wearing short sleeve shirts, to protect your arms. And then, of course, if you have bugs, mosquitoes, things like that, use the appropriate method besides a fly swatter to get rid of them. I purchased one of these thermal something. You're supposed to light it and it does the work to get rid of the bugs. But so far this year I've been blessed and not been clobbered yet. I'm sure it's coming. I have the device just in case. NC4XL, North Carolina, for extreme lovers. I'm not just a nosy old man trying to share a little bit of knowledge. Don't want you to ruin your equipment. And I want you to think about the weather elements when you're out there, because I know you're excited to go out and activate, but look at the big picture too. What if? 2 is 1, 1 is none. You have one battery, it dies, you're done. Think about it. Have a super day. NC4XL, North Carolina, for extreme lovers. Just Dom, the darling old man, 73.